This reading is for Scorpio. I'm Martina, and I'm using 2 tarot decks I designed myself. This is the second time I'm recording this. Apparently something has changed for you. Definitely something is different than a week ago when I recorded previous readings for Scorpio, and I lost it somewhere. So I'm going to tell you what is blocking you, then I'm going to tell you how to shift it, okay? We start with shadow work, then we use energies. Okay. Because I don't remember previous reading, I usually harness energy and channel information through my cards and through myself. It looks like you're out of balance. The temperance in shadow, that means you're out of balance, but I'm getting it feels less intense than it was a week ago. I don't know what was going on in your life a week ago. The moment you watch this video, pay attention to that. That a week of difference is significant. Also, the temperance is ruled by Jupiter. You can check your Jupiter placements. I do work with planetary energies as well, because I like everything to work in my favor, or at least don't kiss my ass in this way or another. So yes, the temperance, but I feel like is less intense than it was. The 9 of Coins, you're so done with being single, I'm getting. So if you're single, this is definitely for you. Or maybe with, yeah, this is like, up to this point, maybe up to a week ago, you were absolutely fine with being single. Right now, you don't feel this way. You feel like, no, I want to change that. The 3 of Coins, I feel like it's like a little bit more than one person involved in your mind. Or maybe your person, a person that changed your perspective about you being single. They're not necessarily so focused on you only. The 3 of Coins, there is something like there are more people involved, and then I have the 3 of Wands. So this is like expansion, like you're afraid to expand. Or maybe this is the energy, like you see this person as someone who doesn't want to expand enough for you. The 4 of Coins, there is something you're hiding, you're like holding onto deeply, like this is something you don't want to let go. It could be a belief, okay? This is a collective reading. It could be a belief, it could be something like a deal breaker for you, which usually kept you single. And this is like a pattern that is like, I would say letting go of this pattern would make you feel much better than holding on to that, okay? This is shadow deck. This is something that is blocking you or is not allowing you to feel great or fully fulfilled, okay? The 6 of Swords, this is like you wanted to travel somewhere and you postponed that. That's all I'm getting from this pattern or from this kind of behavior, okay? Knight of Wands, and this is again, you've seen so many people, how to say it, burning for you, and suddenly they didn't. They wanted to, so this is, yeah, I'm getting like people, they were trying to burn for you, maybe because you like things more intense than most of the people, I would say, and they wanted to keep up. That's why probably you're so, how to say it, like you don't think people want to expand enough, okay? at the same time you're holding on to pattern. Well, I will pick one more card to check what kind of pattern you simply don't want to let go. And this is like an urge for you, okay, to pay attention to that. So let's see. If you want to have your own private reading, you need to book me on my website. The Lovers. Yeah, you're holding to... So this is like, sometimes we have a perfect relationship in our mind, but quite often it doesn't match the reality. So for you, like, you want a specific type of a person, but at the same time, you don't communicate your needs in a way. Yeah, that won't apply to everyone. I feel like it spreads into two different types, of course. Scorpio, who are going to watch this video. Group 1, you don't communicate well, or you keep communication all about sex, basically. Then there is another group that is able to communicate your needs, but at the same time, also you don't want to go deeper. You keep things on the surface and you keep things... So yeah, I thought it's going to split. No, it's two different ways, okay? But still, it leads to a pattern. Yeah, there is a little bit in toxicity, a toxic pattern. See? A toxic pattern. You want to have a toxic pattern, a toxic type of relationship for some reason. Something forbidden. You don't want to let... See, apples, they hold apples. Yeah, they hold apples. You don't want to let go of something that is forbidden. This pattern is keeping all people away from you. That could be a past relationship, that could be any kind of relationship that feels not right, and you know this is not right connection, you know that. So you don't want to let go of this. You holding on to that. At the same time, blaming other people that they don't want to expand to your level. Are you feeling triggered? Good, because I'm here to trigger. And now I'm going to put a little balm on your wands, Scorpio. And I'm going to tell you what kind of energies you can use for each pattern to make sure that you can overcome your patterns, because it doesn't have to be this way. So yes, and you need to break this pattern if you want to get... Okay, yeah, you're not going to like it. I can tell you straight away, you're not going to like it. I know you hate when someone is telling you what to do. Well, I'm just a tarot reader. I'm just showing you cards, that's all. Or maybe not. Okay. I need some more. Well, okay. So, remember when I told you like you postponed or you're even avoiding a travel somewhere? The Six of Swords and the Six of Swords. So the solution, okay, those appeared on the both decks. That means this is the main message for you. You don't want to go there, but you should go there if you want to have a happy life. And I will tell you a little bit more about that happy life, okay? Because I have the Ten of Cups. And I feel that was awakened recently. When you started to feel like you're not so okay to stay single anymore, and there is a craving, okay, for something more meaningful, okay? That could be building a family together, or that could be like getting deeper on an emotional level, okay? So this is like from all alone, just you, to let's have something more. Let's have more. And that will involve you to do this travel, okay? And so the thing is, for the Knight of Wands, we have the 10 of Wands, and that means, oh, you just don't like what I'm saying. I can feel it straight away. You don't have to carry everything alone anymore, okay? There are people who would match you, but you need to let go of that toxic. And this is like, so because those two cards are connected, okay? So we have the 4 of Coins, that you holding on to that connection so much, like way too much. The Lovers, which is toxic, forbidden fruit, right? This is Apple here. And we have the energy of the 5 of Wands, like she is literally breaking through this. Breaking pattern. And the High Priestess. So this is something you know deeply. And Scorpio, your intuition is always spot on. You know this is preventing you from happiness, but you still keep holding on to that, okay? So the choice is yours, okay? For that Temperance, I have again the Moon energy. The Moon energy, so we have 2 Moon's energies. That means trust your intuition. Basically, trust your intuition. You know, Scorpio. You know. For the 3 of Wands, you're like, I would say this is like you are irritated to some extent, like because maybe you push boundaries a lot, and people, they don't have the capacity to expand in your way. The 2 of Swords, this is you removing that blindfold and seeing people through a little bit more neutral lenses, okay? Not everyone likes your intensity, but that doesn't mean they are boring. Because for you, I feel like it's either your way or not at all kind of mindset. For that, the 3 of Coins, this is, yeah, more people around your person. For some reason, I that pattern is quite interesting. The Page of Coins, this is like offering a commitment, I would say. You need to offer if you want to get this person, because there are people around this person. Not necessarily this person is interested in all of them, but yeah, if you want to be the one who got the attention, you need to come up with something concrete, a commitment. So basically, Scorpio, if you're still with me, you need to go there. You need to travel. And because we have water here, that could be travel. We would cross a water, that could be sea or ocean. Yes. So, if you want to have your own private reading, it's on my website, Scorpio. That's interesting. I'll keep some secrets, some of your secrets, Scorpio. Okay? Because I get a little bit more of information. I'll keep it secret.